Hello and welcome to my video presentation. Today, I want us to discuss about how to get good grades. My name is Dr. Kibet. No matter how old we are, getting good grades is a goal for many of us. Juggling homework, tests, and projects can be tough, but with a little bit of effort and dedication, you can get and keep your grades up. So in this video, I'm going to explore the strategies that students can use to get better grades. And these strategies includes the following. Point number 1. Get a planner. A planner makes it easy to track homework, assignments, and due dates. Whether it's a day planner, a calendar on your wall at home, a to-do list, it can help you stay organized. At the beginning of the semester or term, when you get your planner, note down every test, every quiz, and assignment due date. So a planner is a very good thing to have. Point number 2. Participate in class. In class, you need to raise your hand to ask and answer questions. If you ever get stuck or confused, raise your hand and ask the teacher for clarification. If you have trouble paying attention in class, try to sit near the front so that it's harder to get distracted. Point number 3. Take good notes. Write down the most relevant information during class time. Handwriting your notes helps you to process and frame the information in a way that works for you. Point number 4. Ask your teacher for help. Your teachers or your lecturers are there to answer any questions you might have. So it doesn't have to be a complex question. Your teachers or lecturers are always happy to help you. So after class, during office hours, or even using the learning management system, that is actually where you can get your help from. Point number 5. Get a tutor if you need help. You might struggle with some subjects or some units, and that's okay. If the subject or unit is super hard for you and you just can't understand it, I propose that you get a tutor to help you. Point number 6. You also need to make a study schedule. Try to stick to the schedule as much as possible. So map out your week to see when your studying can and should get done. In that way, you will know just how much time you can devote to each class or unit and when it makes the most sense to study for each one of them. So make a study schedule. So you need to have one. Point number 7. Form a study group. Studying with your friends can help you understand tough concepts. Bouncing ideas off each other and combining knowledge is a great way to study for tests and to do homework or assignments. So just make sure you don't distract each other or spend your whole time chatting with each other about the day. So you should have limits. Point number 8. Study for 10 to 20 minutes every day instead of cramming. Cramming isn't the most effective way to retain information. So although it is inevitable sometimes, but the best way to study is to do a little bit each day up until the time of the test. Point number 9. Try practice tests. Tests will help you prepare for the real thing. Looking up a practice test on the library. I know in a library we have what we call sections where you can go and get some examination past papers. That is what you need to know and do. Or online in your subject of choice and try to answer it as best as you can. Check your answers, then go back over anything that you missed. So try using tests to practice. Point number 10. Take about 15 minutes break every 45 minutes. Taking breaks gives your brain a chance to relax. When you are studying or doing homework, be sure to give yourself time to pause. Point number 11. Eat a good healthy breakfast every day. Studies have shown that breakfast can really put your best foot forward. Before you head to class in the morning, try to eat a little something to fill up your stomach and give you fuel until lunchtime. Point number 12. You also need to know why good grades matter to you. But if you really want to know how to get good grades, it is essential to understand why academic success matters to you. Do you? So what difference will good grades make in your life now and in the future? Do you know? Point number 13. Don't forget to schedule your time to relax. In your calendar, take a moment and block out time for relaxation. That's right. Relaxation is necessary for mental and physical well-being. Point number 14. Find a seat at the front of the class. Can you choose where you sit in class? Then grab a seat at the front of the room. Don't sit far away. Studies have shown that the students who sit in the first few rows tend to get significantly higher exam scores than those peers who sit at the back. So find a seat at the front. Point number 15. Understand the topic. Don't just memorize the information. Try to understand the topic. Many students think that studying is all about memorization. That is not true. Point number 16. Avoid common mistakes. One of the top tips on how to get good grades is to avoid small errors. Always read question twice or thrice to prevent misreading during exam time. If you are shading your multiple choice answers, check that whatever you are shading is right. For essay questions, take time to understand them. And finally, point number 17, reward yourself for making progress. If you have worked hard, you've really worked hard to get good grades, when you have made progress in terms of your habits and attitudes, it is time to celebrate. Rewarding yourself now will help you continue to get good grades in the future. So the key is to connect the increased effort to a positive feeling or outcome. So you need to celebrate. When the grades come out well, celebrate. Thank you. And that marks the end of my presentation, where we have been discussing about how to get good grades. Thank you.